I, the YuGiOh scrub, but you can call me Bailey, hereby leave all my possessions to my favorite dog, Douglas. If by chance he is not living by the time of my death or sentencing to the Shadow Realm for all eternity, then my possessions shall be donated to science for the use of curing cancer and COVID. Sorry, guys, I'm just writing down my last will. There you go. That is the intro. How you doing, everyone? I am the YuGiOh Scrub, but you can call me Bailey. Quick blow on my nose. And yeah, I've taken the challenge of building the deck that someone with the account name, literally that was the account name of their YouTube account, they gave me that challenge in a very long comment to basically put together a deck that, like I said, doesn't use Rescue Cat, but uses Last Will. And I think it's a pretty interesting, he gave me some ratios, and he's claiming has like a 95% win rate. Now, I don't necessarily know about that, but you know what? I will take him at his word. I'm not going to question anything, but this is kind of what I came up with, taking, again, a lot of the ratios. I mean, I have an extra scapegoat. I did some things that he didn't do, but he also didn't give me a full deck. He kind of said, figure out the rest of the deck. And so this is what I came up with. The side deck thrown together, my Deswombat, Cyberstein, Fusilier, if I need to go into like a Last Warrior from another planet. But this is what I came up with, and I think it's pretty interesting. I really like the idea of trying to abuse Last Will, and let's see if it actually has any merit to it. If I lose, then clearly it's not a 95% win rate, because of course it can't be me. It would have to be him. Set that as default, and go. Because, I mean, I'm just the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time, so if I don't have a 95% win rate with a deck like this, then clearly this man is lying. Can't just be that I'm a scrub. Absolutely not. Who would ever assume that? You guys have seen me play. I'm the greatest player ever. I've never made a mistake. I always read my cards. I have never cheated by, I don't know, like banishing with Gustav under a Kaiku. Nope, never. Never have done that. We found a match, and of course he leaves. He's fearing the Last Will. I like, you guys gave me some nice comments and good ideas for the last turn will deck, or whatever you want to call it. I think we're just going to call it the lasts. A lot of you were saying throw Cyberstein in there and use it to make Last Warrior from another planet. And I think I have to do that at some point, just because you'll have Last Will, Last Turn, and Last Warrior all in the same deck. 3 cards that are just annoying. I do win the rock, paper, scissors, and okay, I can't even win. Look at this guy's rating. 420? No. I mean, frankly, I wish there was a way just to lock it there, and he would never be able to move up. I'm 377 right now. Last Will, Hand of Nephthys, Mataza the Zapper, Heavy Storm, TT, Nobleman, a Crossout. Let's just go ahead and set Torrential and end. He has 6 cards in hand that I do not know. Let's hope he's playing Swords of Revealing Light. Alright, that's a card. He sets a bunch of back row, 3 back row, and Swords of Revealing Light. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to Heavy Storm here. I'll take the plus. He might have to Judgment. That's probably going to think. I'm not going to send my TT to the grave until he sends something. Okay, so he does Judgment. Paying 4,000 life points, that is fine. I don't think I graceful right away. I kind of wanted to set a monster, so I'll just end right there. Turn 1 on swords. Just put it in the chat just so we know. Okay, yeah. I mean, no need to do the counter. I can count too, but I appreciate it. Okay, draw pot agreed. Can't complain there. Ojama Trio. And from here, I will just TT. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,500 and 2,000. Then these get removed, and I take 900 more. I will then Pot of Greed, draw Metamorphosis and DD Warrior Lady. Let's go ahead and activate Graceful Charity, because I got True Nades in the deck. There we go, there's one of them. Definitely going to discard the Brain Control. I don't think I need it. Maybe it would be nice for the Hand of Nephthys, but like whatever. And I'll discard one last will. Now Mataza would put 2,600 damage on the field. 26 plus 15 is not game. No, it is. Alright, so I will normal summon DD Warrior Lady, and I'll set a Metamorphosis just in case. And then next turn, unless he has a monster, but even if he sets a monster, Nobleman will cross out, so I should have game. I feel pretty confident, unless he's got Judgments. He sets 1 back row, 2 back row, and maybe a 3rd. Nope. Draw. Messenger of Peace, standby, main. I think let's just go for game. Let me just make sure. 15 plus 25. Yeah, okay, so the only reason I don't want to is because obviously it'll give him the swords back in hand. But because I can go for game, I feel pretty confident as long as this goes through. If he Judgments, then he's Ring of Destruction. Okay, so I'll eat 1,500. He also eats 1,500. And normal summon Mataza the Zapper. And that's game. Okay, there we go. Exactly how I needed that to go. Obviously, gonna bring in the Deswombats and Royal Decrees. Can take out my Ring of Destruction. TT might be kind of important. Definitely, I don't think I need Scapegoats. And probably not the Metamorphoses either. Is there anything else that I'd want to bring in? Cyberstein, absolutely not. Fusilier Dragon could be kind of interesting, but probably not. Is there anything? Yeah, I think that's it. No MST in this deck, I also just realized. I kind of forgot about that. Always, because I'll just, when I'm building a deck, I'll go like, oh, GOAT format, and then I'll do 0 and 1, like, for the banned and limited, and I always forget that, MST is limited in this format, but I don't think to type it into the chat always, or the card searcher. I wish that, I know it would be a lot to ask, but, like, I wish when you go GOAT format cards, it would just show you the cards that obviously are actually in the GOAT format. Like for banned and limited. It would make it easier, but whatever. Can't have everything. You can't always get what you want. Okay. Rhoda, True Nade, Deswombat, Hand of Nephthys, and Torrential Tribute. Level Limit Area B draw. Sinister Serpent. I think I go ahead and activate Rhoda, getting myself the Zalug. I also want to see. Okay, so also Sacred Phoenix, I could destroy it with my own Torrential Tribute, so that's really good. I'll get Zalug. And let's just go ahead and Trunade. If he wants to go ahead and use a Judgment right now, that'd be obviously fine. Plan here is just summons Lug and then Tribute. Okay, he does not. Normal summons a Lug. Attack directly. Declare the effect. Give him a quick second if he wants to shuffle and hit that one. Hit the Messenger of Peace. Okay, not the greatest, but what can you do? Next turn, I can summon the Hand of Nephthys, Prio, then TT, and... Alright. Wave Motion Cannon, that will go to defense. Summon, get a Des Wombat. Alright. Prio, okay. Alright, so he's never seen Hand of Nephthys. Basically, he has to Judgment. Alright, so Prio. Tribute these cards. Summon this in defense. And he's typing. So he's reading Sacred Phoenix. Summon good. I'm going to TT here if he allows it. Alright, I'm going to TT. And assuming he's letting that go through. And I'll end. He got one counter on Wave Motion Cannon. Yep. I'd fire it off unless he somehow has a way to stop the Sacred Phoenix. Unfortunately, Sacred Phoenix, even if it came back and attacked the way level limit works, it would still go to defense, so that doesn't matter, but it will be able to blow up his back row, which is obviously what I want to do. It's a pretty nice little combo that I got going on there. Obviously, no one loves playing against Burn, but, you know, that's why you side the Des Wombats. And I'm not afraid of taking 8,000 damage in turn 1, unless he's also playing Cyberstein, Megamorph, and Trunade to get his own level limit area beat off the field. He paused the game. Okay. Crocodile Dundee is now back. The game can resume. And what's going on, dude? Like, come on, dude. Stop just pausing. Just play. I'm trying to record here. I know one of you before, and I have kind of addressed it and commented, like, you get really frustrated over things, but I'm like, what's this guy doing? I'm trying to record a video and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's just like, I'm just going to pause, and then resume, and then pause again, like, just tell me, like, oh, I need to look up a ruling, maybe I know what you're trying to do. Do I really need to call a judge right now? Is there even anyone online? Okay. He's back. That's fine. You can check a ruling. But please just play. I mean, I'm sorry. You're playing a burn deck. How many different kinds of, like, lines do you have? Oh, which ones do you want to set? One or two cards in the back row? Do you want to use your one? Okay, there you go. I'll take 1,000. He sets another back row. Which, stand by. Declare. Okay. 2,400. It does destroy, right? Yep, so it'll come back in this next standby phase. Main 1. And swing for 1,600. Main 2, end. And unless he's got some serious back row and other cards, I mean, I think I'm in pretty good control of this match right now. Another Des Wombat in hand. Sacred Phoenix is coming back next turn to destroy all the back row, and I win. Alright, maybe this does have a 95% win rate. Let's see what it says here. And yep, he left. All right, let's quickly go talk. I would play another one right now, but I'm a little short on time. So, you know, maybe I'll play this again soon, tomorrow, who knows. But let's also click that. Because, you know, I like being in my Caius in the Shadow Realm. That inside Caius' ball is the Shadow Realm. That's what I consider. Wish Caius was in the GOAT form. That'd be so cool. Unfortunately, no, though. But I think that was a pretty good showing for this deck. I definitely need to play it again, you know, 95% win rate, one match. Right now I have a 100% win rate with it. So there you go. Maybe I'm better than the other dude. And if I never play again, then I will continue to always be better than that dude who left a comment. But thank you for the comment. Please remember to like, subscribe, dislike the video, comment. All those things help. Things. Also, please, like this dude did, give me deck suggestions. I love when people, you know, leave comments, tell me what you want me to play. It's how I have a little list, like, right in front of me that I have of different decks I want to play. Right now I got like Creator, Reasoningate, Archfiends, Red Eyes Burn, Zork. I had Mahavilo, though I've done that. Elemental Heroes. I can now check off the non-cat last will, but leave me comments on what you want to see. I've also been thinking about maybe just, you know, playing a game at Chaos Turbo, because I want to try it out. I want to build another Chaos Turbo deck and just have some fun, play some meta, and every now and again I'm feeling like that. But yeah, I really like this deck. I love all the things. I like True Nades in the main deck. I think it's really, really interesting sometimes to be using True Nade in the main. I was thinking about Dust Shoot in there, because like True Nade, Dust Shoot, the thing that can happen, excuse me, is when, you know, your opponent only has like 2 cards in hand. But if they have a couple of back row, even one back row, you True Nade, bring it back to hand, all of a sudden your Dust Shoot becomes live that next turn. So when Dust Shoot isn't live late game, you can make it live. But let's see if this deck is as good as it is in a future video. Thank you all for watching. I am the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub. If you would like to be in my will, you better subscribe. That's all I can say. Thank you and goodbye.